Do you ever feel overwhelmed with your house and it being so messy that you just can't even think straight? Well, that was me with this kitchen that day. No joke, it took me literally all day to clean it. I was solo parenting, and so I just did it in 20-minute increments. 20 minutes cleaning, 10 minutes playing. I set timers so my daughter knew when it was time for me to start playing again, when it was time for me to end playing and go clean. And it worked sometimes, didn't work great other times, but it is what it is. And either way, in the end, it did allow me to get it all cleaned up, which felt really, really good at the end. Clutter does weigh on my mind, and it makes it really hard to focus and to think straight sometimes, and it definitely affects my mental health, but it's unavoidable. I have a toddler. I don't have the energy most days, especially being pregnant, and it just kind of gets cluttered up, and that happens. And I also just focus way more on playing with her, but it's not dirty. It's just messy. I try to operate under the rule of put it away, don't put it down, just put it away. But as you can see, that often fails, especially when my husband really fails at that one. So we just do our best and try to minimize it. But I also know as soon as I clean this, it's going to be done and it's going to be back to the same not that long from now. In fact, it took me so long to edit this video. It's about halfway there, but I've been cleaning it up, and I talked to my husband about, hey, we need to really be setting a better example for our daughter too, and keeping it clean and less cluttered, and actually having like a table to eat at. Although we actually eat at her little toddler table, and she loves it because we sit there with her and she thinks it's just the greatest thing in the world because, you know, it's her size. And then also I don't have to worry about her falling off a chair or having to hold her the whole time while trying to eat. So it actually makes things a lot easier to just eat at the toddler table. This is probably one of the longest kitchen resets ever. This is like 2.5 minutes, and I really didn't want it to be this long, but I'm always afraid I'm not going to have enough content and then I end up with too much content and then editing it down. But like, I felt like everything in here was kind of a crucial piece of the cleanup, and so I kept pretty much all of it. So if you're actually sticking around for this whole thing, thank you. I love you. You are a real one. If you're already moved on, I don't blame you, but I hope you're sticking around with me. And I just want to reiterate from yesterday that messy does not equal dirty. Cluttered does not equal filthy, and lived in, played in does not equal unsanitary. And all those dishes are from that day. So I'm going to clean up the messes my daughter made because I needed to let her make some messes while I cleaned up the other messes. And I just reached my threshold and needed to do a little extra cleaning. And by cleaning, I mean decluttering and putting things actually in the place that they belong. So if your house looks like this too, don't feel like a bad mom. Give yourself some grace. You're doing a great job. Happens easily and it doesn't take long. So anyways, thank you for listening. I hope you have the best day. Love you. Bye.